Hey everybody, my name is Rain Savage 259 and welcome back to more Let's Play. You know, this game. The game that's amazing! Welcome back to Let's Play more Homeward. The series is slowly coming to an end and I just got a text from my ex. Text ex, yeah. I don't know. I got an hour. There we go. Alright, welcome back to more Homeward. So, by the votes between Sora, Haruka, and Naomi, Naomi won. I chased after Naomi, not wanting to get left behind. She turned and waved at me.
Come on, Riku. Let's get changed and then have some fun!
Okay. We strolled to the festival grounds, checking what other clubs were up to.
Check it out, Riku.
Now we pointed at our archery club stand. It was one of those carnival games where you had to pop balloons using a miniature set of bow and arrows.
Alright, it's 100 yen for 5 arrows.
Now we handed club members a 100 yen coin and it was handed a set of arrows. I watched on with interest in unless it was somewhat nostalgic, seeing such a classic carnival game at school. In America, we don't really have that. In America, we have the darts where you throw it. I am bad at that game. Very bad. Because the balloons never want to pop. Because you know why? Because balloons are assholes. So, yeah. Balloons are dicks and oh. I got another text. I'm getting texts all over the place. Oh my god! Woo! I'm popular. No, not really. I'm getting. It's text from my best friend and my ex. Shut up. Okay.
Watch this, Riku. The grand prize is as good as mine.
Naomi took aim and fired.
Hiya!
The arrow went wide and bounced against a wooden wall.
I missed. Oh well, there's still the second place prize.
She loosed another arrow and missed again.
I'm gonna get it next time, okay?
Yet again, another arrow went wide. Naomi hopped up and down in frustration. The gap between her confidence and actual skill level was comically amusing. Ah, Naomi. I was trying my best not to laugh at the sight. The fourth arrow also missed all the balloons. At this rate, Naomi was gonna miss all 5 of her arrows and waste her money. Maybe it was time I tried. Here, let me help.
No, wait, I've got this.
She obviously didn't. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Hold on to the bow like this and aim here. I raised Naomi's arm a bit. Maybe if we tried adjusting the trajectory of the arrow, we could compensate for the pull of gravity. Pull about this much. I held Naomi's wrist back a little and knocked the arrow. And there. I let go and the arrow sailed through the air. Pop.
Alright, we did it.
Naomi jumped in celebration and both of her arms in the air. Give me a high five.
What's that?
Oh shit. Is that high fives? Isn't that like a norm? Isn't that something that Japanese people do? Is that like something you guys do? I don't know if Japanese people watch this. I hope. I'd have to check my where people have been viewing me. But yeah, I'm wondering like, is that a thing? Okay. Sorry, I had to text some people saying I'm doing a 1-hour video. I love her face. She's like, oh.
What is that?
Okay. Oh. Never mind. Forgot that didn't work here. One of the archery club members handed us our prize. Since we ended up missing 4 of the balloons, we only got a tiny keychain. Oh, I guess it's better than nothing.
Oh, I totally knew I could pull it off.
Naomi laughed, mostly to herself. Just who is this girl trying to fool?
But you know, thanks, Raccoon.
Come to think of it, and she said something similar to me before. Well, could it have been? It really was at the tip of my tongue. Well, I don't think it was really that important anyways. We continued to stroll through the school grounds, checking out the other stands.
Ah, I can't believe we're gonna be going to university in a year.
Yeah, this year did go by pretty quickly.
Come to think of it, maybe I should dye my hair once I graduate. I look pretty good with red hair, don't you think?
I can't see it with red hair. I cannot see her with red hair. Can any of you? I can't see her with red hair. One of my best friends, the one that texted me, not my ex, my best friend, she ended up dyeing her hair red once, and I wonder if I think she did it again. But I can't remember. Oh well. But yeah. This is the kind of look were you trying to go for? Some girl from a science fiction anime? I love anime. And she's already an anime character. You got the buttons, jackets unbuttoned. You got the bow, the hair, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the arms, and the shirt. I actually have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, and the boobs. You knew I was going to end up saying that. I'm sure a lot of you people were expecting me to say that. My phone went off again. Damn it. Okay.
Oh, not only that, but I'll have to upgrade my wardrobe. There'll be no more of this uniform business then.
Continued talking as we walked along. I ended up buying Naomi a water cotton candy and had fun with her for the rest of the festival. Maybe if a stranger were to see us now, maybe he'd think that he would even think that we were going out. Considering how Naomi was earlier today when she saw that couple, she sure had no problems acting all happy-go-lucky with a boy herself. Maybe she was just jealous then. Transition! Before we knew it, the sun was already setting, and it was the end of the first day of the festival. Naomi and I returned to our stands and helped clean up. We disassembled our stand and returned all our belongings to the dojo. The landscape was now drenched in red as the sun was disappearing underneath the mountains. I guess that meant time was running out. The moonlight dance would be tomorrow, and I still don't have a dance partner. Naomi would be a good partner for that night. I reached into my pocket and pulled out the tiny keychain we had won earlier that day. Naomi was my best friend, sure. She was kind of silly and, I admit, stupid from time to time. But that's what made her Naomi. I'm stupid! Yeah! Stretch! Oh, God. If she wasn't like that, then I think she would lose something really special about her. I don't want her in any other way than she already was. I was going to do it. Now we came out of the dojo.
Well then, let's go home.
Actually, can you wait a little bit?
Huh? What's up, Ricken?
My heart was now starting to pound inside my chest. I took a gulp. I was just thinking, this year was a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun too.
When I first arrived here, I didn't think that I was going to make that many new friends. To tell you the truth, when I was living in America, I didn't really get along with a lot of people that well.
What do you mean, not get along?
It's kind of hard to explain, but you know, it's hard when everyone else has known each other for a real long time, like they were childhood friends, and just arrive in the middle of everything. I guess I was just a stranger to everyone. The longest time, really wish for someone like that. Someone who's known me for a really long time, who I can always be friends with.
Don't worry, Ricken. You always have me to back you up in cases like that now.
So basically saying is, I don't feel lonely anymore. It's all thanks to you, Naomi. So thanks for always being there.
Huh? Stop it. Raccoon, you're embarrassing me all of a sudden. Ah, she's blushing.
Okay. Do it. So, you go out with me to the moonlight dance? Oh shit. Someone's in the air. Did I mess up? Oh, did I say the wrong thing? Question? Yeah, we not wanna. I messed up. Are we good? Yes? No? No, we're not good. Okay. I need to remind myself never to do that again. Ah, shit. Okay. I think I'm good. Oh no, guys. Broke my headphones. Never mind. Alright. I think I'm good. Yay. Alright. Ow, I actually hurt my wrist. Oh shit. That hurts. Cold sweat began to drip down my back. Of course. It's okay if you don't want to. You need to be more confident! I can't say the same thing because I am terrible in this kind of stuff. I am terrible at asking girls out. Yay. I'm a lonely person. Oh.
Thanks, Raccoon. Tell you the truth, I was wondering if you already found someone. Maybe I was even a little bit worried. But it makes me happy. I'm glad I'm the one Raccoon asked.
I got dead skin on my lip. But yeah, I am a lonely person. It's sad, really. Oh well.
So I'll accept your offer.
Wait, so does that mean... really? Thanks. It's the only thing I have. Sorry, I should have planned things out a bit more. And then we had a small keychain with we had one earlier that day.
That's okay. The memory of today is enough. She's still blushing. It's so cute. Thanks, Raccoon, for not leaving me.
I smiled. Burning pressure on my chest was disappearing, and I felt surprisingly light now.
Now, should we get going?
Yeah. Let's go back home. As soon as I entered my room, I crashed into my bed, all my worries vaporized. What a crazy day. I also couldn't believe that Naomi was going to be my dance partner for tomorrow. And from the way she said it, I felt that she might even have wanted something more than just being a dance partner for a single day. Thought made me feel as if my head was in the clouds. Who knows, maybe soon Naomi might even be my first girlfriend. I've had 3 girlfriends. 2 of them being the same person. Shut up. I admit, it was really depressing all these years watching everyone else get into relationships. That's why I pretty much hate the month of February. And Valentine's Day. Most of my life, I honestly felt exempt for that. For all the girls looking totally different from me, and I didn't really spend enough time in one place to ever get to know anyone well enough for something like that. Ever since I left Japan, I've wondered just how nice it would have been to have a lifelong friendship to turn to love. Even though we were forced to spend nearly 10 years apart, Naomi was still my very first friend. I couldn't believe the luck that actually brought us back together actually existed. Really, what are the chances of something like this happening? Burp. I was so wrapped up in my thoughts that I could hardly sleep. Yay! We didn't screw up, and no. Boom, boom, Bip, 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 bip. Give me a second. I got up bright and early the next morning with surprising ease to go to school just as the sun started rising. Today it would just be the haunted house, and then I was free until the moonlight dance. I was so eager for the dance that I wanted to skip the haunted house and go straight to the dance, even though we had worked so hard the past couple of days to make it. Give me a second. I'm unprofessional, I know. My friend is having a bad day, so. But first things first, I quickly went to the front student council room, where they were distributing the tickets for the moonlight dance, and made sure to get a pair. Since the dance was available for just seniors, I had to produce my student ID to get the tickets. I placed it in my pocket for safekeeping and went to our classroom. But now our classroom was completely transformed. An early plant for a human skeleton model was borrowed from the biology room stood beside our door. Since I was going to be operating the lights, I had to enter a small control room inside the class. Just as I was about to do it, I was interrupted by a voice. Ugh. I jumped in surprise. Only to realize that it was just Haruka in her costume. She really got me there.
I think I was pretty successful that time.
You really scared me. Her innocent sounding laugh sounded completely out of place coming from that costume.
So does Raccoon know how to operate the lights yet?
I was just about to try to figure it out.
Here, follow me.
Haruka led me into a tiny, hidden compartment inside the haunted house.
Here, you can control the lights using this panel here. You can take a peek from where people are positioned using this hole.
She pointed to a small peephole on the wall in front of me.
Whenever somebody approaches the tombstone, press this button to create a light strike. At that moment, appear and scare everyone.
I see. So it's like a special scripted event, huh?
Hmm.
Are there any other events like that?
Since our haunted house isn't that big, we only have that one. You can press this button to activate the fans, though.
Haruka demonstrated and blew an eerie breeze through the class. You
can also control the ambient lights using these sliders, and I don't think we'll need to change those from the initial setting, though.
Got it.
I think that's about everything.
We barely fit into the cramped compartment, so we got back out into the hallway as soon as we finished. Soon all our classmates showed up. Oh shit, I didn't get to read that. Oh well. By now, the second day of the Culture Festival is already well underway. Oh damn it! Let me see something. There we go. Yeah, it sure was cramped in here. It was pretty stifling too. Just then I noticed a young couple approaching the tombstone through my peephole. As instructed by Haruka, I pressed the lightning button and lit our classroom with the white flash. Just as the speakers rumbled, Haruka appeared from behind some of the props. Looking at it for the 14th time today, and the entire thing looked kind of silly. It still worked. The girl squeezed her boyfriend's arm and screamed. He smiled nervously and patted her on the head. It's okay, dear. She just wants to eat us. Don't worry. She can eat you first, so I can get a running start. Alright, ugh. I felt kind of sick watching the couple. I don't think Naomi and I would ever become like that. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, everyone. Hold your horses. Rikun has something important to say. Hold your horses for 1 minute. And if you don't have horses, get a horse and hold it. Hold it closely. Like it's your lifelong companion. If you can't find a horse, hold your hats. Oh, also, if you are a horse, hold your breath. Oh. Slow down there, Rikun. You're not even going out with Naomi yet. Guess I was getting ahead of myself there. I took off my outer coat and fanned myself. It was getting pretty hot. I continued my task for a few more hours. The end of my shift was now approaching. I wonder what I should do after this. Still an entire afternoon left until the moonlight dance. Just then I noticed a lone girl wandering through the haunted house. I need a stretch. Oh my god. Okay. Wandering through the haunted house. Just by yourself, huh? Should be easy. I activated the fans and got ready to push the lightning button. And there, she reached the tombstone. I pressed the button and split the haunted house and with a sharp thunderclap. Isn't that? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a little thunder, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the game. I don't know why, it's just not there. Just on cue, Haruka appeared with both of her arms stretched out like a zombie. Huh? There's absolutely no reaction whatsoever from the girl. We were unsuccessful.
Good afternoon, Haruka-senpai. Sora-chan.
Wait a minute. That voice. I poked my head out of my compartment and could see the girl was in fact Sora. Sora, what are you doing here?
Looking for you. Here.
She handed me a small envelope. What's this?
Naomi-senpai asked me to deliver to you.
For some reason, my heart jumped and I heard Naomi's name. Calm down, Rikun. It's only an envelope. To think of it, I hadn't told either Sora or Haruka, yet I asked Naomi out for the dance. I wonder what the reactions will be like. I figured, though, that the middle of a haunted house with Haruka in a crazy costume wouldn't be the best place to break the news, though. So I decided to hold him off from telling them for now.
Well then, see you.
With that, Sora left. Seriously, couldn't she have at least pretended to be a little bit scared?
Let's return to our post now, Rikun.
I returned to my compartment and tore the envelope open. A small scrap of paper was inside.
I'll be outside. I'll be waiting for you at 7 at the school entrance. See you there.
I smiled sheepishly to myself at seeing Naomi's note. I'll meet you there for certain. Soon, our shifts at our haunted house was over. Haruka and I finally got out of the classroom, and I saw the crowded hallway for the first time.
So many people now.
It seemed totally different from when we got into the haunted house this morning. There's still a lot of time left until the moonlight dance. Even though I wanted the time to flow faster, I suppose I should make the most of my last high school culture festival. I wonder what I should do. Let's go check out Naomi. Even though we were going to meet for the moonlight dance, I was still really eager to see Naomi again. Made my way to her classroom, but was disappointed to see that Naomi was nowhere in sight. Turned out that her shift was already over and that she had left a while ago. That was too bad. Now I wonder what I should do. Let's go check out Sora's room. I made my way to Sora's classroom. She said that we were going to have a maze, didn't she?
Oh, Rikun.
Hey, Sora. Sora's class was themed like an Egyptian tomb. They really went all out on their maze, didn't they?
One ticket is 300 yen.
Even for your older brother?
No exceptions.
Aw.
I'm mad now.
Okay. And Sora some coins and gave the maze a try. Considering that I was contained entirely in Sora's classroom, it's still surprisingly difficult. I barely managed to find my way back out. When I returned, Sora wasn't anywhere in sight. That's too bad. I wanted to break the news about Naomi to her. Oh well. I can just tell her about it later. Now I wonder what I should do. Well, there's really only one thing we haven't done. I returned to our classroom and saw Haruka nearby, now out of her costume. Since I had time to kill before the dance, I might as well look around with her. And I had to tell her that I asked Naomi out to dance. Haru-chan,
Ah, Rikun.
are you busy right now?
Nope. To tell you the truth, I was wondering what I should do when my shift was over.
Well then, let's take a look around. I keep changing their voices, and I apologize for that. I took a stroll outside the school, around the school, checking out what all the other classes were doing.
Ah, look, Rikun. The class is a human UFO game.
A what? I took a look and saw Haruka was right. There was a guy tied to a rope on the ceiling, and it looked like people could control him using a bunch of pulleys. A bunch of prizes were scattered around the floor, and the goal was to use that guy to grab them across the room and into the target area. Definitely the craziest idea I've seen, although I certainly didn't envy the guy who had to be hanging from the ceiling all day long.
Somehow it looks really interesting.
Yeah. I couldn't afford to get distracted too much, though. The entire purpose of walking around with Haruka was so I could tell her about Naomi. For some reason, though, it was really hard to bring up the subject of it, all of a sudden. What was wrong with me? I had summoned up the courage to ask Naomi out, and now I was too scared to tell Haruka about it. It really did make no sense. My palms were getting sweaty, my heart was throbbing. Maybe I was just afraid of the way Haruka would react. I was scared that moment of something up between us would have to change. But, well, to be honest though, a lot of things have to change if I started going out with Naomi. I wonder if I'll still be able to be so friendly with Haruka. Of course, Naomi and Haruka were best friends too, so I'm sure there would be no problems at all. My fears were probably completely unfounded. Besides, it's not like I was going to ask out Naomi. I only asked her out to the dance, that's all. Okay, I'd better tell Haruka now, before I really lose my chance.
Actually, I have something to say.
The hell was that? Huh?
Huh?
You first.
Really?
Yeah. Haruka took a deep breath as if she was about to say something really important.
Rikun's already got a partner for the Moonlight Dance, hasn't he?
So she already knew? Yeah.
I knew it.
I asked Naomi out just yesterday.
I see.
How'd you know?
I just felt.
Grammar! Okay. I honestly don't care about grammar. It's just stupid. Okay. Sounds fell between us both, too. I looked down, afraid to look at Haruka's face. Not really sure how she was going to react to this. All of a sudden, I hear a cheerful voice beside me.
Congratulations, Rikun. Not Chance, a really good girl. You have to be sure that you're really nice to her, or else I'll get really mad. Mad.
Thanks, you have my word.
Not a chance to be my friend for a really long time. Somehow I'm glad that it turned out like this. She used to talk about you a lot when we were younger, you know.
Really?
I think you were really close to her heart. It was only around the time we entered middle school that she stopped talking. I'm sure that she really believed that you've come back. She's really afraid of having lost you for good back then.
I see. Never knew that Naomi had talked about me before for such a long time. Even though she was so young, she still remembered me.
So good luck, Rikun. I'll always be supporting you.
Felt a little bit relieved now. Yeah, thanks, Haru-chan. Thanks a lot.
It's really nothing.
Well, surprisingly easy. I was just worried for no reason. We continued to stroll through the hallways, seeing all the other classrooms.
Thanks for walking around with me, Rikun.
Well, the pleasure was mine.
Well, then I'll take a behind back to see how our haunted house is going.
Yeah. Okay. Haruka waved, and made her way back to our class.
Bye-bye.
See you. Alright. The time for the moonlight dance was finally arrived. There was now only 30 minutes remaining until I would have to meet Naomi. Smell go to the school entrance early. I didn't want to make her way after all. I was only on my way when I reached into my pocket and suddenly realized I was missing one of my tickets. What? In a panic, I dug my hand to my other pocket. Maybe I just relocated it. To my horror, the ticket was nowhere to be found. Don't worry. Maybe I could just get another one. The situation took a turn for the worse when I discovered that the student council room was now empty. Looks like everyone was busy preparing for the dance. My heart began to pound. What had I done? I looked at my watch. There were only 25 minutes left now until I had to meet Naomi. All of a sudden, I remembered taking my coat off while I was operating the lights in the haunted house. Maybe, just maybe, I had dropped it while doing that. I made my way to the classroom, clinging on to the one hope that I would find it there. When I returned, I saw Haruka and a few other students wrapping things up in our classroom.
Hey, kid, what's wrong?
Big problem. I think I lost my ticket for the moonlight dance. I was just thinking that maybe I dropped it while I was inside the haunted house.
Oh, okay, Haruka, I'll help you look too.
We ran to the haunted house. I combed the floor any sign of the ticket. However, we found no such luck. I looked at my watch. Oh no, there are only just 8 minutes left now. What was I going to do? I couldn't see that Haruka also had looking desperately on her. Oh god. It's getting really serious and I don't like it. Stop being serious! This is not a serious game. How could I have been so stupid as to actually lose the ticket? I really wanted to give myself a good kick in the head. Ow! Why'd I do that to myself? I'm sorry, Haru-chan. Right after I promised I'll take good care of Naomi too.
All we have to do is find it, and everything will be alright.
The situation was beginning to look more hopeless, even after looking for every possible. We still came up empty-handed. All of a sudden, Haruka spoke.
Wait a minute, did Sora-chan visit us in the haunted house? Maybe she knows where the ticket went.
Haruka was really putting in a lot of effort to help me. I could tell that she was really grasping on edges now. But I guess there was no harm in making sure. Left the haunted house and tracked down Sora. Luckily, we found her not far from her classroom.
Sora's Street-kun ticket?
Sora's Street-kun ticket. God damn it.
It's really important that we find it. Do you know where it is? What? Why? It's not like he has to dance. Not like he has a dance partner or anything. We can ask Naomi out.
Oh God.
Naomi senpai? But
Ugh. I meant to tell her this earlier. This definitely would not be the worst possible way to break the news to Sora.
I see.
I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you earlier, but there was a lot of things going on today.
That's okay.
Sora reached into her pocket. What?
Here, you'll need this.
How did she? I grabbed the ticket from Sora's hand. There was no doubt about it. This had to have been mine. How did she get my ticket? She's a ninja. God damn it. I felt so relieved that I felt my knees go weak. Thanks, Sora. You really saved me. I looked at my watch. Oh shoot, I was already 10 minutes late. Now I really gotta get going. There wasn't a moment to waste. I saw her and Haruka goodbye and ran towards the school entrance. Thanks to both of you. You guys really saved me.
Haruka-senpai, I'm a pretty horrible sister, aren't I? And you did well, Sora-chan.
I ran down the stairs and through the hallway. There really wasn't much time left. The front of the door was now in sight, full speed ahead. I crashed through the gate and burst into the schoolyard. Naomi! Naomi stood up from where she was sitting.
Iken! I was wondering if you got my note.
I was double now. By now, panting for air. That definitely was the most panic-inducing moment of my life. Sorry.
It's okay. I only just got here myself, actually.
Okay.
Shall we get going now?
Yeah. We arrived at the bonfire just in time for the beginning of the dance. It was already lit on fire. It was glowing brightly against the black autumn night.
Ah! It looks amazing.
An unbelievable sight lay before me. A spiral couple stood around the bonfire, like a galaxy of tiny planets around the bright center of our cosmos. In the darkness of the autumn evening, Naomi's face was illuminated by the warm light of the fire. A new sensation gripped me at the inside of my upper throat, where my neck connected with my bottom of my chin. I felt my eyes tingle, as if I were about to cry. My head flooded with I don't know. Was this really the feeling of first love? Even if I wasn't exactly sure, I knew that I was happy. Come to think of,
Come on, this way.
Naomi grabbed me by the hand and led us closer to the bonfire.
Iken, you look pretty dazed, huh?
Yeah.
Hold me here.
Naomi wrapped my arm around her waist. No, I thought about it. I didn't even know how to dance. She held onto my neck and we spun slowly around in a circle. Around and around. We were a little awkward. Just holding onto each other and spinning around like that. But it didn't matter for me. From inexplicable reason, I felt my face getting really weak and my eyes watering. My insides felt warm, as if my entire self was being gently massaged by a sponge. I wanted to call Naomi's name softly, again and again, but I held myself back. Wouldn't it be too forward if I did that? I didn't want to ruin this moment by becoming an emotional wreck. Just then, Naomi leaned against my chest and embraced me tightly. The soft scent of shampoo filled me as Naomi's hair rubbed against my cheek. I could feel her body warm flow into myself. As expected, Naomi felt as warm as the fire inside of her heart.
It's such a good thing that you came back.
Yeah.
Iken, promise that you'll never leave again.
I promise.
Thanks.
See, even someone like Naomi was slowing down for a moment like this. We released each other and looked into our faces. I was an idiot for I left you in the first place.
And you were just 6 years old then. And thanks for remembering me.
Same to you.
Hey, Iken. Would it be okay if I called you my boyfriend the next time we meet?
Not at all. Say, isn't this a moment that we kiss? Suddenly my heart began to beat like crazy. What do I do? All of a sudden I heard a whizzing explosion behind us. We turned to face the source of the noise.
Ah, it's so pretty.
A landscape of fireworks bloomed over our school, filling the starry sky with color. Felt as if the heavens itself were celebrating this moment. Oh, I have like 20 minutes left. God damn it. This is truly the most amazing day of my life. Naomi, this is so special. From today on, we will walk to school together, always study together, do everything together. I wanted nothing more than our happy days to continue, as I always have. From now on, I assured that I would always be with Naomi, because this place was now my home. Eventually, the fireworks ended, and the bonfire was extinguished. I suppose it was over now. Naomi, let's go. Homeward. You said the name of the game! Oh my god, and yet so far past what... Jesus Christ. Okay, we're getting serious now. This game is getting better and better, I think. I don't know. I returned to my home in days of the events of tonight. Suddenly, I realized that my father's car was in the driveway, along with another person's. It was strange. Usually, I didn't come back until later in the night. I entered the doorway. I'm back. There was a light coming from the living room. Wandered in, curious at what was going on. A shocking sight awaited me inside. So I sat at the table, face as white as stone. My father was sitting at the table facing a woman. I'm like moving my pop filter. As soon as she saw me enter, she stood up and approached me. I recognized her face. It was one that I had not seen in many years. A chill of horror went down my spine. Oh no. Mother. Well then. Part 2. Childhood friend. Yay! I laid on my bed. It was now 4 a.m. I still had gotten a moment of sleep. So, it really was all over now. My brother had been released from the hospital. Apparently, the doctor had called her recovery a miracle. However, for me, it was more of a curse. She had come last night to inform us that she was going to take Sora back, and she was going to move out in 2 weeks. And as for me, I was going to be relocated back in America at that time as well. As always, my opinion didn't matter. It was told to me as a fact that I had no future in Japan. This was all apparently supposed to be the best for me. Why waste time learning English in Japan? You can just live in America. Why waste time fooling around with some girl when you should be thinking about your future? I was overwhelmed with the urge to punch my fist into the wall. I had absolutely no idea how I could possibly face Naomi tomorrow. And after I said all that, I'm an absolute moron. Why did I have to say all that to her? I should have known. Something like this would happen. It was just how my life worked. Tearing me from Naomi on the night she confessed. Blowing out the most precious night of my life so easily. And to stamp out any trace of hope. Not letting me graduate from high school with everyone. Somehow, perhaps, this was just my destiny. Destined to wander the world alone forever. Always to slowly build up my life. Slowly, agonizingly slowly. Only to have it mercilessly torn apart in an instant. And then, to slowly rebuild again. Even slower than before. Only to have it destroyed again in a flash. And the cycle would repeat. Again and again. For eternity. Until I finally gave way to the horror. That truly was the purpose of such life. Why bother making friends? Why bother make memories? Why bother with Naomi? I feel tears running down my face, but I could not make a sound. I wanted to howl, I wanted to scream, I wanted to smash everything in my room into pieces, to tear up all my school books and to shred my uniform into pieces. But how pathetic. I only had the will to cry. I really was the worst. Don't be so hard on yourself. I've seen worse. I must have passed the entire weekend in a daze on top of my bed. I stared up at the ceiling of my room. It felt as if my insides were burning. A part of me was shamed for myself. How long I had I locked myself inside of this room? In some distant corner of my brain, I was begging myself to get up and see Naomi. My days with her were running out. With each passing second, I couldn't waste them all. Lying on my top of my bed, staring at the ceiling. My mind was sobbing, it was screaming. It wanted to strangulate me dead for being like this. Every second that I wasted, who knew what I could have been doing with everyone in that time. But I was immobilized. How could I ever tell Naomi about this? This is that I was going to leave her again for the second time after I said all those things to her at the dance. She'd think I was a complete liar. All of a sudden, I heard my cell phone ring. I looked at the caller ID. It was Naomi. Hello?
Hey, Rikun, let's do something fun.
Sorry, Naomi. I don't think.
Ah? Did you catch a cold, Rikun? Your voice doesn't sound that good.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
I see. Well, cheer up. You always have me to take care of you if it gets any worse.
I don't have a girlfriend. Damn. Okay. Thanks.
No problem. See you later, Rikun. Get better soon.
I'll see you, Naomi. I hung up. Ugh, what a coward I was. I couldn't tell her. There was no way I could just break something like that to her so simply. What was I going to do? Gripped by frustration, I pulled the pillow over my head and squeezed my eyes shut. Ugh, okay. Oh god, I got like 13 minutes left. Damn it. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't read that, damn it. Sora, is that you? I'm guessing door knocked. Knock at the door.
Rikun,
Yeah.
there's something I need to tell you.
You can come in, Sora. The door creaked softly as Sora entered into the room and took a seat next to me on the bed.
It's unfair how they just decide things by themselves.
I guess. This is how it's always been. Tsk. Upon seeing Sora's face, I lost my ability to concentrate. I was running from one thought to the next, trying to find some way to prevent my departure. Wasn't there some tiny detail that I missed? Some chance I had to somehow escape what was going to happen? I thought, but I came to nothing. There's nothing. We can't do anything. Sorry, Sora. I should have known. Our fun days were merely distracting me from the inevitable truth. I was destined to be alone, and there wasn't anything I can do about it. The endless cycle of farewells would continue. Sora sighed. She resigned the expression on her face. I guess it was the same look I had done. Look at us two. We matched. Hey Sora, you want to cut school together tomorrow?
And
It's not like there was any point in going to class anymore anyways. You want to go anywhere? Me neither.
let's just play Hikamori together in this room.
Yeah, I'll bring the Xbox from downstairs.
I can also bring some manga.
Truth was, we were both lonely. We couldn't tell our friends that we were leaving because neither of us could admit it ourselves. One of our days, I'm itchy. Really itchy. One of our days to continue. Somehow, if we told our friends that we were leaving, it would make our departure more absolute. So and I ended up spending all of Monday locked in my room. I felt torn inside. Part of me wanted to see Haruka and Naomi again. We were just wasting precious time that we could be using to have fun with everyone. However, I knew that I couldn't bear to tell them I would never see each other again in just a couple of days. After a while, evening came, so we spent the entire day by ourselves. All of a sudden, the doorbell went off,
Are you gonna go get that?
I guess. I went downstairs and opened the door.
Riku?
Surprised to see Haruka, I stepped out into the porch. Evening, Haruchan.
What's the matter? You didn't come to school today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you feeling okay? Not a chance that you caught a cold.
Actually, about that, I'm sorry, but I'm not actually sick.
Then what's the matter?
A heavy feeling came within me. I took a seat on the steps leading down the hall to the yard. Then we sat down beside me with a concerned look on her face. The truth is, I'm going to have to return to America again in just 2 weeks. I found out on Friday night after the dance.
But Riku,
Yeah,
what happened? I thought Riku was going to stay here.
even if I wanted to tell Haruka everything, which where did I even start? I need to tell her everything about my mother and Sora and who knew what else. It's pretty complicated. Truth is, in the end, I told Haruka everything about it. About my mother, about Sora, about everything. My parents divorced right after Sora was born. I didn't have any childhood memories with my mother or of my sister. I would never even have gotten a chance to live with Sora again if my mother not gotten ill.
I see.
But now that she's out of the hospital, that's all over now. She's going to take Sora away in just a few days. Now that we don't have to watch over Sora anymore, we're going to return to America. I don't think I'll ever be able to come back here again. I didn't mean to make you worry by staying silent. It's just that something like this.
I understand.
My father wouldn't listen to me no matter how much I tell him I don't want to move. It's really helpless.
But you can't just stay alone until you leave. Come to school, Riku. Everyone misses you. Especially Nana-chan. She was so worried about you today.
It's too late. I won't be able to see you guys ever again. In just a few days now.
As long as you don't give up, there's always hope.
What could we possibly do? Something like this was beyond anyone's ability to control.
Does Riku want help telling this Nana-chan? We're very best friends since middle school. I could talk to her.
Sorry, Haru-chan. But could you keep this a secret from Naomi for now? I still haven't found the right words to tell her yet.
Okay, I'll do that for Riku. But you still need to come to school for now, Nana-chan's sake.
Haruka was pretty forceful when she wanted to be. But she still had a point. After having said all those things to Naomi, I couldn't just abandon her. Now that Haruka was here, I had no choice but to relent. You're right. Even if I'm going to have to leave, I can't just ignore everyone. You and Naomi are my most important friends. I can't just leave without at least trying my best.
You can't give up.
I'll come to school tomorrow. I'm sorry for making you worry, and thanks for coming to see me.
It wasn't a problem at all. I'm glad that Riku's coming to school after all. Ah, by the way, here you go.
Haru-chan reached into her bag and withdrew a pile of homework.
Here's the material you missed today. As in Inchio, it's my duty to make sure that you're caught up by tomorrow.
Even at a time like this, Haruka was serious about her job. Sorry. I'll make sure to do it. Then, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Riku.
After waving Haruka goodbye, I went back to my room. I slammed down the makeup homework on my desk and got working, prompting weird looks from Sora. I changed my mind. Let's go back to school after all.
You...
Darkness. I just like how she's like, "Nah." I woke early the next morning and got ready to go to school. There wasn't any movement coming from Sora's room. I guess she was going to skip today too. Deciding to leave her alone for now, I walked out of the house and went to school. As I walked out, I was greeted with a familiar face.
Oh my god! Oh, it's Riku. Good morning.
Aha, Naomi. Seeing her so soon caught me off guard. Good morning.
Ah, you sure are up early today. I decided to check how you were, because you were all sick and all. Sick and all. But it looks like you have already gotten all better now, huh?
Yeah.
Well then, let's go.
Naomi's eyes glowed with happiness as she wrapped her arms together. Naomi.
I thought we'd try walking to school with our arms crossed. Don't you wanna?
Sure. I like how he's like, oh god. Naomi smiled as we walked together, our arms together.
Ah, I never thought this day would ever come. High school life sure has gotten a lot brighter real quick, didn't it, huh? Hey, Riku, why don't we do something fun sometime?
Why not?
Ah, I've got it. Why don't we go to the amusement park this weekend?
This weekend, huh? I still had time left that day. But still, I need to tell Naomi about what had happened. I was just telling that happy face of hers I was going to leave forever. In just 2 weeks was impossible. I tried my best to nod my head and smile as Naomi cheerfully talked all the way to school.
She said about that.
Yeah. Naomi poked her head into my classroom near the beginning of the lunch period.
Oh, Riku.
He marched over and slammed a small tower of bento boxes on my table.
Here you go. 2 for you, 2 for me, and 2 for Haru-chan.
Hey, don't you think that you're overdoing it a little?
Nana-chan, thanks. I went all out this time and made us something really good.
I opened my lunchbox. An extravagant-looking bento awaited me inside. There was even bamboo shoot cuts in the shape of hearts. A smile of embarrassment as I grabbed one with my chopsticks.
Oh my god, that is so cute. It is so cute. It's just so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just love hearing it. It's so cute.
Okay.
What do you think, Riku? It's pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah. It's taking a whole lot of work.
Aha! Anything from our Riku.
Told me ears get hot as Naomi grabbed my arm and gave it a hug in the middle of the whole class. That's some decency. I looked at Haruka for help.
Nana-chan is being lovey-lovey, huh?
Hey, weren't you the class representative? Not like Haruka was going to let Naomi off the hook, since she was her best friend.
Playing favorites, I see. No fair. You do not play favorites in this house. That's bad.
Come on, dig in.
Thanks, Naomi. I grabbed the sausage and put it in my mouth. I expected it still had the same great taste. But
Oh, by the way, Nana-chan, do you think you can go shopping with me this Saturday? Saturday, huh? Sorry, I think I'm gonna be a bit busy. Oh, okay.
I messed up their voices. Damn it! I have no reason to be playing this anymore. Saturday, huh? That was when Naomi said we'll be going to the amusement park.
Sorry, I have a date with Riku then.
Oh, she doesn't keep calling me that. I'm just gonna say Riku, I don't really care.
I see. Have fun then. And then, to make up for it, why don't we check out the new store at the mall on Sunday? I'll have some time off during the afternoon. What? We should do that.
The three of us continued talking through lunch break. Somehow, being with Naomi was beginning to make me happier, even though I had no reason to be. I guess her cheerful personality couldn't help but rub off on me. Uh-oh. That means I have to end the hour episode. Still, I couldn't forget that I had to tell her that I was going to leave. I couldn't keep something that important a secret from her, no matter how much I didn't want to accept it. Holy crap, that's actually not a lot of megabytes. Oh my god. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Homeward. It was, I guess you can say, a lot of fun recording. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to see exactly how well I can do with this stuff. Will I be able to get it done in one day? Most likely. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Rainy Savage 259, and I will see you. Also, click on the links in the description below for everything. I no longer have the end card. I'm not using the end card anymore. For multiple reasons, because it's just so much editing that I have to do. Maybe one day I'll bring it back when I can actually figure out, well, and actually be able good at using it. But it's just a lot of stuff to worry about it, so I'm not going to use it anymore. But other than that, yeah, in the links in the description below, so you guys can go check out my Twitter, my Facebook, my Tumblr, and you can do a bunch of stuff there. You can follow me, like it, and follow me, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of other stuff, and you can also go check out my 2 other channels, Carson's Vlogs and The Game Bandits. And, yeah. Also, you can also go get a partnership with Freedom from VEVX, powered by Freedom, which is an amazing network that you guys should go check out. And, yeah, I'm partnered by them, and it's really awesome. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Rainy Savage 259, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.